Perhaps one of the most surprising election results from last night was just how close Wisconsin was to getting a new Assembly Speaker.
Robin Vos faced a primary challenger who was backed by Donald Trump. Vos only won his race by a few hundred votes. And at the same time, Michael Gableman, who was hired to investigate the 2020 election, endorsed his primary opponent. Now that Vos has won, what does that mean for the future of the election investigation?
Political reporter Will Kenneally has more. Will?
Well, Eric, it's hard to imagine that there's much of a future for the Gableman investigation. As we saw last night, Vos was visibly upset that Gableman supported his possible ouster.
Mike Gableman is an embarrassment to the state.
No sooner than the race was called for Vos last night did he throw Gableman's future into question.
So I am going to take some time to talk with my caucus next week. We actually have a caucus on Tuesday. I'm going to talk about it with all the members and see what the next step should be. But I am not going to let my joy for tonight be focused on a person like Mike Gableman.
Vos narrowly beat his primary opponent, Adam Steen. Steen was backed by both Donald Trump and Gableman, with questioning the 2020 election at the center of their endorsements. And that's an issue on which Vos has broken away from the far-right elements of his party. The only reason the Gableman investigation exists is because Trump put pressure on Vos to do more in the first place. Since then, Vos has continued to assert that the election results cannot be overturned, which has enraged Trump.
Despite undeniable evidence of rigging and fraud, Speaker Vos has taken no steps to hold the Wisconsin Election Commission accountable.
What we've seen this week is Gableman going after the Speaker and the Speaker going after Gableman.
And now Democrats are pushing for an investigation into the investigator himself.
The question that I've been asking and a number of my colleagues have been asking for quite some time is the fact that we've had over $1 million of tax dollars. Why is it that we're continuing to spend this money at the same time as these two gentlemen are sparring with one another? It seems to me that they're using our tax dollars to score political points.
So Senator Agard there is among a group of Democrats that is asking the Legislative Audit Committee to look into the Gableman investigation. They would need Republican sign-off for that, but they have not heard back from Republicans yet. And Vos may not be quite out of the woods in terms of his own elections. A key supporter for Adam Steen tells the Racine Journal-Times that Steen may consider a write-in campaign this November challenging Vos again. Reporting from Madison, Will Kenneally, News 3 Now.